currently listening from Nigeria. Whatever time of the day it is where you are, I wish you a beautiful, beautiful morning today. Yes, may you unlock today's blessings. May the daily dose of blessings come your way. Yes, I'm not a prophetess, I am not a pastor. Yes, but I am wishing you beautiful, beautiful wishes. I usually tell you I am a very spiritual person, but I am not religious at all. So that's why I'm wishing you beautiful things today. And whenever I wish beautiful things, I know it happens. Even though someone doesn't return, someone doesn't come back to tell me, hey, BB, everything happened well, everything went well today, but I know it actually went well. Yes, because I know who I am. All right, beautiful morning to you. Is another beautiful moment, is another privilege to be here with you. I look forward to being here. Yes, I look forward to 12 midnight or 12 a.m. I look forward to having you here with me. I look forward to talking about anything at all we want to talk about. I look forward for this. I look forward for this moment, for this time. All right, it's Midnight Affairs with your one and only, your darling baby Bay. Yes, baby can be your boo, baby can you be your babe, baby can you be your baby, baby can be anything just to make you happy. If you are in need of a girlfriend, see you, I am up for grabs. If you're in need of a boyfriend, yes, I can actually be a tomboy for you because all I want is for you to be happy. If you want an advisor, I am here. Oh. Anything you want, I can be that thing just for you. I am your person and you are my person. And I am here because you're there. Yes. So how was yesterday? I'm pretty sure yesterday treated you well because I wished you beautiful things yesterday before I left the studio. Well, if actually you had challenges yesterday, if actually there were challenges along the way, I know that life does come with a lot of challenges. Life isn't a bed of roses. While we are wishing for blessings, while we are working towards unlocking God's daily blessings, we also trying to accept challenges when they come because life doesn't come without challenges. Yes. What makes you know you are a person you're living? Because when challenges comes, you surmount those challenges and you keep it going. Yes. Well, we'll keep it going till our hustle pay because we know our hustle is definitely going to pay. All right, it's Midnight Affairs with BB, and I'm here again bringing you sultry topic that will tickle your fancy, topic that will make you learn. Because I don't just bring topic that you will not learn from. I'll bring topic that will make us interact, topic that will make you learn, topic that will, keep you glued to your radio. All right, well, if you do not have a radio but you want to listen, you can actually watch via our YouTube channel, Voice of the People 90.3 FM, because we stream live on YouTube, so you can go check it out. Yes. You can also watch via our website, voiceofthepeople.ng. So you either watch or listen. Yes, so today, the topic I want us to talk about is erectile dysfunction. It's for the men. Erectile dysfunction. But if you're a woman listening, it can actually benefit you because I know you have men in your lives. You have boyfriends. If you don't have boyfriends, you have husbands. If you don't have husbands, you have children that are male children. So whichever way it is, just listen because it's going to benefit you. All right, that will be our first segment of this show, erectile dysfunction. Some people call it impotence. So we're going to talk about it today. And during the second segment, we are going to look at problems that we are facing, problems that are capable of keeping us awake, problems that are capable of driving us into depression. We're going to talk about it today. So whatever problems you have, this is an avenue, this is an opportunity for you to voice it out, for you to say whatever thing that is bothering you. And we'll provide suggestion, we'll provide meaningful advice, sincere advice, because that's what we do here on Midnight Affairs with BB. Yes, I also want us to be grateful to God before we start this program. Let me say this. I want us to be very grateful to God. Very, very grateful to God. A lot happens, and sometimes we really don't know that a lot happens because we don't find ourselves in that difficult situation. We don't know that a lot happens because it seems that our lives are quite easier than others. It seems as if we do not face challenges. It seems that all is well with us. But I tell you, people out there are suffering. Reason you need to be grateful to God. The air you breathe is not easy. Some people are paying thousands, millions of naira just to breathe in oxygen. And here you are, taking it in free of charge, without pay. So you need to be grateful to God. For you to get sick, you take drugs and get well. It is a miracle. Miracle you don't even know how it happens. Miracle you don't even know how God does it. But what you know is that you were sick, you took drugs, took your medications, you went to the hospital, and now you're fine. It is a miracle. So let us be very, very grateful to God. If you've gone to work yesterday and you returned still yesterday without any injury, without any accident, be grateful to God. It is not easy. Most people went and couldn't come back. They found themselves at the hospital. Let us be thankful. Once again, I am not a pastor, but I am a spiritual person. I beg, don't carry your spiritual problems to me, na BBIB. Relationship and sex person. Yes, some people say I like sex a lot, but who doesn't like sex? Except say, even if you've not tested it, even if you've not tried it, even if you've not tested it, I know you do like sex. We all like sex because it is natural to do so. It is natural to do so. After all, we did not create those sex organs. We didn't put it on ourselves by ourselves. God did. And because he did, we should thank him. The kind of enjoyment that comes with sex, you all know now. I don't need to explain. The kind of pleasure that comes with sex is another reason to be grateful to God. Is another reason to say thank you, God, for this opportunity of experimenting this, of understanding this. So be grateful to God that all these things are happening. And if you're able to eat last night, you ate dinner last night, I beg, thank God. I beg, somewhere, they shout hallelujah for God. Because you don't know that some people went to bed without food and they don't even know what tomorrow is going to look like. That's the condition we found ourselves. But obviously, it is not limited to us Nigerians. It is everywhere. But because we're in Nigeria, you think us is the worst, we have the worst of situations. But no, it's everywhere actually. So let us thank God. Let someone shout a big, All right. Welcome to Midnight Affairs with BB. And today, like I said earlier, we'll be talking about erectile dysfunction or impotence. But before I go into this conversation properly, I'd like us to take a quick break. Yes, a quick musical break. And when I return, we'll continue this conversation. Don't go away. I'll be right back.
When the voice of the people stands unique, constantly challenging society's status quo. 90.3. It is a great place of fun and insight. It is a great place of learning. It could be your school on radio. It could be your life on radio. We are VOP, Voice of the People. is the voice of
All right, welcome back. Welcome back. It's Midnight Affairs with your darling person, BB. All right, today we'll be talking about erectile dysfunction, male sexual arousal, ability of your thing, your penis to stand, ability of you to sustain your penis standing. Not when he stand, he go fall. Mm-mm. Not when he stand, if you want put and chook am for the vagina, you want insert am, he go fall. Mm-mm. So, ability of you to get and keep an erection firm enough for sex. If you do not have that ability to get an erection, if you do not have that ability to keep an erection firm enough for sex, for example, let me give you an example. You're ready for sex, yes, and you've started the foreplay with your woman, the caressing, the touching of the breast, touching of the clitoris, the touching of all the touchables. At that point, your penis suppose don't stand. In fact, the idea of sex in your brain don't suppose make your penis stand. And if your penis no stand at that idea of sex, there's a problem. Then if your woman, you and your woman don't begin foreplay, when don't begin touch for body, the penis no stand. There's a problem. And if along the touch, your penis can't stand, but when it reach time to do the do, you won't put them, the thing can't they shrink, they do like say, they beat them, you won't cry, just shrink. There's a problem. You have an erectile dysfunction. So what you need to know is that male sexual arousal, male sexual erection is a complex process. So if you're fortunate to get an erection during sex, sustain it enough for sex, then you're fine. And you will think that because at the thought of sex, your penis rises, your penis stands, you feel it's not when I think about when I want to do it to stand. No, it involves a lot of complex processes for you to get an erection each time we want to have sex. So it is not an easy process. But because we don't know everything that is involved, it becomes as if it's easy. It is not easy. So the process of you getting an erection involves your brain, involves your hormones, involves your emotions, involves your nerves, and it involves your blood vessels. All of these things, when I don't mention now, all of them must work hand in hand for that your erection, for you to get an erection, and for that your erection to be sustained for sex. They all have their respective contributions towards your penis standing for the job. They all have what they do for your penis to stand for the job where you want to. So in a situation where there is a problem with any of these, it could be your brain, it could be your hormones, it could be your emotions. You understand? It could be your nerves, it could be your blood vessels. So in a situation whereby there's a problem with any of these things that I've mentioned, then there's a problem. You're likely going to have issues getting and sustaining erection. So there are lots of situations that might make you have issues with getting and keeping an erection. So we'll be taking these issues one after the other. Some people might feel that erectile dysfunction is not for the old persons. No, it is not. It is not. Anybody can have it. Anybody can have such issues. But by the time we continue, you see that there are some causes of erectile dysfunction, causes of impotence, and if you have any of this, it is likely that there's a problem with you. And one thing about it is that People who usually have erectile dysfunction, they shy away from discussing it. They shy away of going to they shy away from going to the hospital to see a doctor to talk about it. But we'll all talk about each of these problems during our conversation this morning. So just know that erectile dysfunction can affect one's self confidence and can contribute to relationship problems, obviously, because when you cannot have sex with your woman, your thing rises. Before you know, it falls. Before you can even insert it inside the vagina, you don't sleep, you don't fall. Why you know go get relationship problem? When you know if you satisfy your woman, and before you know it, your woman fit start to dey look outside, as you know fit do your work, make she find another person wey go fit do that work for you. But know that some erectile dysfunction can be as a result of an underlying health condition. It can be as a result of certain health problems that needs treatment for it to be corrected. But because you're shying away from talking about it, you're shying away from going to see a doctor, you're shying away from discussing it, then that problem will now affect your sex life by causing erectile dysfunction for you. Some people who have this problem, they say that reason why they don't go to the hospital is because they feel embarrassed talking to someone about it. But there's an adage in my tribe, yes, where I come from. It says that you cannot hide a patient from a doctor. Yes, you can't hide a patient from a doctor, or rather, you can't hide a disease from a doctor, except you don't want to be cured, you don't want to be treated. So, obviously, if you want to be treated, you go to the hospital, tell doctor. In fact, doctors have this, they said it's their work ethics, confidentiality, ethics of whatever, but I know it's confidentiality something. I've heard about it. They're not gonna tell anybody about it. Okay, even if you feel the hospital close by, the hospital very close to you, that you don't trust them, they could actually disclose your problem, of which I know they cannot. You can go somewhere else, go check yourself, go talk to a doctor. Okay, imagine someone who has HIV. Wouldn't the person go to the hospital to get tested and know of his or her status, then start collecting drugs, antiretroviral drugs? So you see, there's a need for you to see a doctor. When you notice that there's a problem with your man below, there's a need for you to see a doctor. Do not hide it. In fact, as you dey road, they look. In the morning, if they go work or if they go out, as you dey road, they look. People they waka pass, plenty people everybody carry your own load. Everybody carry your own problem. So, and there's no problem in this life that is new, that we can say that nobody has ever experienced such a thing. That's a lie. No problem where you go talk say person never see before. So you're not the first, and you're obviously not gonna be the last person. So don't feel embarrassed. Don't feel embarrassed. I know that the reason why you might be feeling embarrassed is this. People believe that if you're having issues with your man below, if you're having issues with your penis, you cannot get an erection, you understand, you're impotent, this, that, blah, blah, your thing cannot stand, that you're less of a man. That if a man cannot do the do, if you as a man cannot do the do, then you're less of a man. But that's not true. Yes, that's not true. Once you have your sexual organs in place, you are a man, you're not half a man. You're not less a man. All you need is treatment and you'll be fine. So, if you have an erectile dysfunction, when you find it difficult getting your penis to stand, then you need to go to the hospital. One can actually say that you have an erectile dysfunction when you find it difficult getting your penis to stand. Even if it stands and you're about to do the do, it falls back. it shrinks back into its shell, one can say that you have an erectile dysfunction. One can also say that you have an erectile dysfunction when you have little or no desire for sex. You that used to be very sexually active, your libido is very high, you always want sex. In fact, you don't mind having sex every day, in as much as there's chemistry between you and your babe, you don't mind having it every day. And all of a sudden, you lose interest in sex, then there's an issue with you. There's an issue. All of a sudden, a very sexually active person, someone whose libido is very high, all of a sudden, bah. In fact, you don't think that area again. You don't want it. You don't even want to check a woman because you can't, get your thing to stand and perform the action. And at times, people who have this problem, they lose their self-esteem. Then some of the underlying health issues that can cause erectile dysfunctions are diabetes. And diabetes has no age factor. So you can't say, I'm young, I can't develop diabetes. Lie. That's a very wrong notion. Diabetes does not know age. It is no respecter of age. In fact, I've seen a family friend whose 18-year-old son is suffering from diabetes. You can imagine, as early as 18 years, this boy is taking insulin. So diabetes has no age requirement. It has no age factor. So it can affect anybody. Anybody can suffer from diabetes. So if you have diabetes, some people actually have diabetes, they don't know they have diabetes. Except they are very, they are very observant. They start noticing things, they are noticing certain things with their body, because diabetes has symptoms. So when they start noticing that symptoms, they drink a lot of water, they pass urine all the time, they feel weak, always worn out, then there's a problem. Diabetes can affect your sex organ. Diabetes can make you have erectile dysfunction. And that is why there's need for you to constantly check your blood sugar level. Don't say I am still young. Go. If it can affect an 18-year-old child, then it can affect anybody. And some people will say it's in the lineage, it's in their gene and all of that. I tell you, that family friend of mine, that boy is the only person suffering from diabetes. So it could be lifestyle issue. So always go to the hospital. You don't even need to go to the hospital to check your blood sugar. Go to any pharmacy, tell them you want to check your blood sugar. They will help you check. If it is high, they will tell you. If it's normal, they will tell you. But you have to check. Another one is high blood pressure. If you have high blood pressure, then there's a likelihood that it will affect your erection. Then, if you have any heart-related condition, also know that there's a likelihood for you to have erectile issues. Now, tell me that high blood pressure has an age factor. Tell me it has age requirement. Tell me heart diseases has age factor. It doesn't. Anybody can have heart disease. Anybody can have high blood pressure. All right, let me tell you. Someone very close to me, the daughter has at 5 years have started having heart issues. She went for surgery 2 times in a year. 2 times. So this can tell you that anybody can develop any condition at any age. In fact, when I was growing up as a child, my grandmother had stroke. Yes, my mom had to start taking care of her until we lost her. So at that point, I was thinking that stroke is a disease for the elderly. Maybe when we get to 70, 80, that's my grandmother's age, maybe someone can develop stroke. But to my greatest surprise, nah, God help us. To my greatest surprise, someone of 38 years is having stroke. Someone of 36 years is having stroke. 40, 42 is down with stroke. And you ask yourself, what is happening? I used to think that stroke is a disease for the elderly. You can imagine, as a result of how uncontrolled high blood pressure. As I'm talking to you, some people don't even know that stroke comes as a result of uncontrolled high blood pressure, so they don't check their blood pressure. And some people, when you talk about blood pressure, they tell, I'm fine, I beg. Oh, Jerry, I'm fine. Nothing is wrong with me. God forbid. They will not check. And usually, they don't know that high blood pressure comes with no symptoms, little or no symptoms at all. That is why it is called a silent killer. Before you know what is happening, bam, you're down with stroke. It's a silent killer. One can slump anywhere if you have uncontrolled high blood pressure. Reason you need to check regularly, not just check regularly. Then another thing that can actually affect one's erectile or getting erection is stress. You can agree with me that hey, Lagos stress not be anybody's mate at all. And I was telling my colleague this evening that Lagos is not for everybody. Lagos is not for the faint-hearted. If you're not strong, you can't stay in this town. You can't stay in this city. When I first came to Lagos, I became frustrated because where I came from, you can't be in traffic for what now? Say what happen. If you have an appointment for 8 a.m., you leave 7:30. In fact, you leave 7:15. If the distance is not much, you leave 7:15. Before 8, you're there. You're at your destination. But here, if you have an appointment for 8, you must leave 5 or 5:30. Yes, if you want to get there on time, you must leave 5 a.m. or 5:30. And leaving the house 5 a.m. or 5:30 means that you wake up 4 a.m. or 4:30. And getting back home at the close of work immediately is 4 p.m. In fact, it seems everybody in Lagos is just out on the road. The road will just be filled with vehicles, filled with humans. 4 p.m. Everywhere is just blocked. Now, you tell me that stress, Lagos stress, na person mate. I beg, Lagos stress not be anybody mate. So stress can actually affect your erection. It can actually make you, lose interest in sex. Imagine you getting back home around 11 p.m. and you're so tired, you're so hungry. All you want is just to eat and sleep. Then by the time you finish taking your bath, eating, it is 11:30 to 12. And by the time you sleep, you're targeting to wake up around 4 a.m. You're not even getting up to 7 hours of sleep. You're not even getting up to 6 hours of sleep. And you wake up again. You start up again. And for some people who go to work on weekends, people like us who go to work on weekends, you can't even say Saturdays, hey, I'm not going anywhere, let me just sleep well. Lie. Saturday, you wake up early, you're on the road again, and you tell me that you sustain interest in sex. You tell me that for 1 week you think about sex, 2 weeks, but before you know it, you see yourself 1 month, you're not even thinking of sex. Your mind is not even going there. And before you know, libido go dey reduce small. Interest, desire for sex go dey reduce. Before you know, bam, you don't reduce, you don't cut. To get erection becomes a problem. Then another one is mental health. Mental health is a contributing factor. But in Nigeria here, we tend to shy away from this mental health. If you tell someone about mental health, the person will say, I beg, I know they mad. I know they mad. Nothing. See, mental health is not about, mental illness is not about being mad. No. Anybody can become mentally ill at any time. Yes, anybody can become mentally ill. That does not mean you're mad. all you need to do is to see a psychiatrist. At times, all you need to do is see a psychologist. So, mental illness isn't something you should be, you should shy away from. Talk about it. Your mental health matters. Just talk about it. Doesn't mean you're mad, doesn't mean you're going nuts, doesn't mean you're crazy. No. Anybody can have issues with his or her mental state. And in such situation, all you need to do is to see an expert, to see a specialist in the field. And just one of few medications can just get you fine, can get you treated. Another thing I want to talk about as another cause of erectile dysfunction is anxiety. Anxiety. In fact, when you talk about anxiety, all of us, we are all guilty, because at some point in life you're so anxious. You get anxious about little things, major things, minor things. Okay, let me give you this situation. A situation whereby a man lives in, what do we call it? Okay, we call it public house, public apartment. Face me, I face you apartment. Yes, that's the word for it. So a man lives in the face me, I face you apartment. He's struggling, to take care of 5 kids. Excuse me. The wife already has 5 kids. The wife is pregnant with the 6th one. And in fact, at the sight of such situation, personally I get peace. Personally I get angry. I get angry. Not at anything, but at the couple involved. So let me just paint this picture for you. They live in a face me I face you apartment, and the wife has already had 5 children down. She's pregnant with the 6th one, and this man is doing, let's say, 70K job. Yeah, 70,000 naira job per month. And he's okay, let's assume he doesn't take transport to his workplace. He treks to his workplace. So when they give him that 70,000, there's no transport there, there's nothing. Just 70K is intact. Of which I know some of them do not even end up to that. Yes, that's the condition we find ourselves. So now, imagine such a man with 5 kids. Those 5 plus wife plus him. You're talking about 7. Then 5 children have to go to school. Their fees must be paid. They must eat food every day. In fact, 3 meals. Then there are other expenses, utility bills that the man needs to pay. And the wife is a stay-at-home mom, a stay-at-home wife. Reason, she's always getting pregnant, showing shaming the face me I face you members, house members, or apartment mates, that she's very fertile, she's productive when it comes to producing children. In fact, she's a baby machine. Peppering them with baby bump. It's quite fun. So such a man that finds himself in such situation will not sleep. He will not sleep. He will always be anxious. How do I provide food for today? How much is my salary? Every time that man will be walking on the road and be talking. That's why when I see people who walk on the road and talk, I pity them, because you don't know what they are carrying. You don't know the kind of responsibility these people have. They're always plussing and minusing all the time, using their fingers to count, to add and minus, to add and subtract all the time. So this man has to, check how 70,000 naira will take care of them for 1 month before another 70K comes in. And you tell me, such men no go get issues. But unfortunately though, they don't have issues. Because if they have issues with getting erection, they won't be impregnating their wives all the time. Or will I say, someone was telling me that they use it to ease off. They use sex to ease off. Sex is the only thing that gives them happiness. Life in itself doesn't make them happy. So the only thing that makes them happy is sex. But then I think, why won't their wives get, protect themselves? You see, It's not every do the do. It's not every doings that you carry belle. Use barrier methods. Space your children so you can breathe. So you don't get anxious all the time. Such anxiety can throw a man off balance. In fact, affecting the man's ability to get and sustain an erection. For men where they reasonable. For men where they think about the future, their future, the future of their children, the future of their family. Because some irresponsible ones will carry money and be, and be wasting up and down, not giving the family food. And you see children carrying plates, going to beg from one room to another. So anxiety can actually cause erectile dysfunction. When you have problem of finance, problem of responsibilities, a lot of responsibilities on your head, you cater for this, you cater for that, and you tell me you always be thinking of sex. Lie. Then another one is overweight. Yes, if you overweight, if you're a man and you overweight, you will have issues of erectile dysfunction. A lot of problems, a lot of health issues that we have is as the result of lifestyle problems, lifestyle issue. Sometimes when we modify our lifestyle, when there's a lifestyle modification, you see us getting ourselves back. You see that sickness disappearing. Reason why doctors will always tell you lifestyle modification. If they are talking about diabetes, they will tell you lifestyle modification. If you are talking about high blood pressure, lifestyle modification. Reason, you need to check your lifestyle. You need to check what goes into your mouth, especially what goes into your mouth. You mustn't eat every time you're hungry. Sometimes allow your stomach get hungry. Yes, allow your stomach get hungry, because when it does, it helps you. It helps you. Go Google intermittent fasting and see the beautiful benefits, the wonderful benefits. So when you fast a particular time of the day, it helps your body replenish. You mustn't eat every time you're hungry. You mustn't. So now, another problem, another cause of erectile dysfunction is use of tobacco and alcohol. Some people drink themselves to stupor. Some people, when they wake up in the morning, they've not eaten, they've not drank water. You see them drinking sachet alcohol because it is very affordable. Yes, it is very affordable. You see them taking it on an empty stomach. Food never enter belle. Water never enter belle. But they are drinking alcohol. They are smoking, drinking and smoking at the same time. And tomorrow when he starts having erectile dysfunction, he will be saying, God, why me? Why not you when you don't help yourself? Why not you when you don't want to make certain modifications in the way you live your life? Then for some people, certain kind of drugs they use can actually cause erectile dysfunction. And that is why when doctors prescribe drugs for you, do well to ask them for the side effects of those drugs. Don't just keep quiet. Doctor, they know better now. They know better. No, always ask for side effects of any medication that your doctor is prescribing for you. How is it going to affect my body? What are the kind of things I should look out for as side effects? If the side effects will affect your erectile, you getting an erection, then the doctor will now recommend something else, recommend another medication that will not affect your ability to get an erection. Then relationship problem can actually cause erectile dysfunction. Yes, relationship problem can cause erectile dysfunction. Imagine you're in love with your babe, you both share a lot, and it's been 4 years into this relationship, you both are dating, everything is going on well, and all of a sudden you now hear that babe is getting married on Saturday, or rather your babe just got married last Saturday, without informing you, without having any problem with her. That one na hot breakfast they just serve you. And such kind of breakfast can throw you into depression. Such kind of breakfast can make you have erectile dysfunction. You lose interest in sex. Before you know, you start having issues. Yes. Another thing that can actually cause erectile dysfunction is injury. Certain injuries that damage the nerves, that damage the arteries, that control erection, like spinal cord. Yes, certain injuries like that can affect your ability to get an erection, your ability to sustain the erection. Then another one is age factor. Yes, age factor. When you're getting older, you see yourself not being as active as you used to be. It is natural. As active as you need to be, the libido is not that high. Obviously, it's not supposed to be high now because you're not going up, we're all going down. Yes, yes. So if you want to have sex and age factor is affecting your erection, that means your woman, your partner, needs more direct touch to your penis. They need to touch your penis, caress, for quite some time before it can now stand. And when you have problems getting and sustaining erections, it will have serious effect on your sex life. Yes, it will have serious effect on your sex life because you can imagine, you're not, you're not touching your babe, you're not interested in sex anymore because even if your dogu stands, it cannot stand for too long. When you're ready, getting ready to put it inside the vagina, bam, odogu says, I not do again. He falls. It can be very frustrating for both you and your partner. It can be very, very embarrassing and frustrating. So, and that can actually make your partner cheat on you. When you cannot satisfy your partner sexually each time she wants to do the do, your thing no dey gree stand, your penis no dey gree stand at all. He go stand, he go dey fall, he go stand, he go dey fall. She go just tire. Come tell herself the best thing no be to go find man wey e own just dey stand, e no get issue. So that is it. Erectile dysfunction can actually break relationships, can break marriages, can break beautiful relationships. Reason you need to go sort yourself out. You need to go treat yourself. I know some people are calling me. Don't worry. Very soon I'll open up the phone lines and I'll start taking your calls. Now let's look at the preventive measures. If you do not want to have erectile dysfunction, what do you need to do? What are you supposed to do if you don't want to have erectile dysfunction? Always live a healthy lifestyle. A healthy lifestyle, as always, has been the sure way to go. In fact, most of the problems we have is as a result of our lifestyle. So when you do not want to be affected by this issue, if you do not want to have erectile issues, I think there's a need for you to look at the life you're living now. What am I doing wrong? Ask yourself personal questions, self-examining questions. What are the things I'm not doing right? What are the things I'm doing wrongly? Am I smoking? Am I drinking too much alcohol? I'm not saying you should not take alcohol. Once in a while you take alcohol, but too much of it is very wrong. Am I taking too much alcohol? Is there a need for me to reduce my alcohol intake? Is there a need for me to stop smoking? If there's need, please do. And do not neglect health conditions. Do not neglect health conditions. Always regularly check yourself, check your blood sugar. See, all these things at times they come with little or no symptoms. Always check your blood sugar, even if you're 18 years, even if you're 20 years. Check your blood sugar level, check your high blood pressure. These two things, very, very important. Me, I check my own on a weekly basis. I check every Saturdays. So you can actually tell yourself every Friday, depending on when you have time, check. Go to a pharmacy, a pharmacy, and get yourself checked. It doesn't cost much. Some people, the pharmacy I use regularly. They do the blood pressure free of charge. Diabetes, the blood sugar level, I don't know how much they collect, but I think I pay monthly. So I can't actually see how much I pay if I divide it on a weekly basis. So get yourself checked, because doctors will tell you, if we find a particular problem on time, a particular health problem on time, it will be easier for us to get to treat it than when we find it out late. You can imagine telling a woman, doctors usually tell us women, check your breast. They actually demonstrate how you can go check your breast by yourself, so that if you notice any lump, you can come immediately to the hospital. And you can imagine, when you notice lump very early, they will just remove it. It will not result in anything. Remove the lump, check if it's cancerous. If it's cancerous, they will start giving you treatment that early, so you don't get to lose your breast. If it's not cancerous, they will still check and say, okay, it's not cancerous, you can go ahead with your normal activities. Fine. But imagine when you don't find out early enough, and by the time you get to the hospital, it's not something they must have to start a very big procedure for you. That's when they will start chemotherapy, start this, start all of that. So please, you need to run a regular checkup on yourself, so that when you have issues, you have issues and you treat it. Make sure you go see a doctor. Do not patronize agbo sellers. Do not patronize all these drug vendors that will enter motorway buses and be forming a pharmacist that that they are not. Telling you need to last at least 1 hour when you're having sex. If you don't last up to 1 hour, then you're less of a man. Selling drugs, they don't even know the chemical component. Please do not patronize these people. They cause more harm than good. Do not patronize abo sellers. Last Saturday, when I brought in a doctor during my Saturday health talk show that comes every 10:30 a.m. on Saturday, the doctor was talking about kidney problems, kidney failure. Why why it's very common these days is because people take things they are not supposed to take, of which one of them is unprescribed drugs, abuse of drugs, taking all these abo. She mentioned it, taking abo. You can go check it out on YouTube. Go to the playlist, check for health talk. You see it. Taking abo. If you take it, if there's a prolonged intake of that thing, it can cause kidney problem for you, because you don't even know the chemical components. You don't even know how it's been prepared. These people they did not study chemistry. They are not certified. They don't even know how to mix what and how to, and they are now selling agbo for you and you're drinking. My brother, please, if you're sick, if you have malaria, go to the doctor. The doctor will prescribe malaria drugs. You take and be fine. Leave agbo. Exercise regularly. You mustn't go out and run on the street, jog on the street, cycle on the street. You mustn't do all of that. You can stay in your house, in the comfort of your home. Do your exercises. You have your floor exercises. You have your skipping, sit up, all of these things. Do your exercise in your house. If it's on Sundays, if it's on Saturdays, anytime you have the space and time, you do it. Reduce stress. I know it's difficult for us to reduce stress in Lagos, so I'm not going to talk much about stress reduction. But what I would say is manage your stress properly. Manage your stress properly. And if you're going through depression, anxiety, you need to see a therapist. You need to see a therapist. Very important. Don't worry, in a very good day, we'll talk about depression. We'll discuss about depression. And for your mental health issues, please see a psychiatrist. It does not show that you are mad or that you are crazy. No. It shows that you want to live a healthy lifestyle. It shows that your mental health matters to you. It shows that you understand what mental health is. You understand the importance of mental health. Yes. And that is how I come to a close on this segment. Not on the program, but on the segment. And at this juncture, I'll open up the phone lines for you to call in, ask questions, make your contributions, say what you want to say. Yet, the number to call is 0700 903 903 903. If there's anything you want to say, this is the time to say it. Hello, good morning to you.
I've been listening and listening and listening.
All right, sorry. Who am I speaking with? Your name and your location.
Okay, you're speaking with Christmas from
My very Chris, the lover boy. All right, Chris, how you doing this morning? How you doing?
Thank God. Thank God. How was your yesterday?
He was fine. He was splendid. Glory be to God.
All right. Thank God.
All right, Chris. Do you have any contribution? Because I know you don't have question. Any contribution? Anything?
Yeah. The reason I have to contribute is, like you said before, we give God the glory after everything. And about the stuff, the sickness and the not being active, I'm not among them. God knows. I'm not among them. So, but although it's not my power, it's by His grace.
Yes.
I really thank God for that. I appreciate it.
All right, thank you very much.
You really teach the whole. Let me say, half of the Lagos State. You have teach them a very, very great lesson this morning.
Thank
I appreciate
you.
God bless. God bless you.
You too, my very own Chris. Thank you so much.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you for listening. All right. So whatever you have to say, this is the opportunity for you to say it. And immediately, all right, let me take this call before I enter another segment. Hello, good morning to you. Hello.
Hello, good morning.
Beautiful morning to you. What's your name and where are you calling me from?
My name is Laide Oladimaj. I'm calling from Bariga.
All right, Laide from Bariga. Let's hear what you have to say, Laide.
I just say that I want to hear your voice. This, because, I love how you talk. I love everything about you.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Thank you very much. All right. If you do not have any question or contribution, you can still call to say, I appreciate this teaching. I appreciate this program. I appreciate VOP. All right. The second segment. But before I go into the second segment, I want to take a short break. Yes, a short break. And when I return, we'll continue our conversation. Don't go anywhere. I'll be right back. Welcome back. It's the Midnight Affairs with your one and only Baby Bay. Yes. And don't forget to follow me on Instagram at Baby Bay. Yes, as I don't get followers, make you bless me with followers. You can also follow me on Facebook, BB Baby Bay. All right, that is Midnight Affairs with BB, and we're talking about erectile dysfunction, ability of one to get and sustain erection. Yes, ability of one to get and sustain erection. Okay, now we are done with that. Let us enter into another segment of this program. And what segment am I talking about? I want to know why you are awake. I know that a lot of people are awake because of me. Because of me, not just because of me, actually. Okay, persons like Chris, yes, I know Chris is awake because of me. But even if you are awake because of the program, you can actually call in and tell me why you are awake. Tell me you are awake because of the program. If you are awake because you're going through issues, you're going through personal issues, and you don't mind sharing the problems with us. Yes, remember, problem shared is half solved. You don't have to bottle up your problems. Share it. Let the world hear you. If there's anyone that have a solution, the person can offer a solution. If there's anyone that has an advice, the person can offer an advice. So I want to know, what is that thing? What is that problem that from once sometimes keeps you awake at night? You keep thinking. For some people, it could be joblessness. Yes, unemployment. For some people, it is lack of money. For some people, it is relationship issues. For some people, it is family problem. Now it is midnight. It is almost 1 a.m. and you are awake. I want to know, why are you awake? What is keeping you awake? What is that problem that is keeping you awake? Or are you awake because you want to listen to BB? Yes, even if you're awake because you want to listen to me, you can go ahead. Spit it out. Tell me you are awake because you want to listen to me. Yes. The number to call is 0700 903 903 903. All right, I have a call. Hello, good morning to you.
Good morning.
Good morning. How are you doing? All right, could you please raise your voice a little so we can hear you? What's your name and where are you calling me from?
I'm blessing from Enugu State.
Sorry, I didn't get your name.
Blessing from Enugu State.
Blessing from Enugu State. All right, Blessing, let's hear you. What's keeping you awake? Why are you awake? What's the problem?
Firstly, I enjoy your program.
Oh, thank you very much. I really appreciate.
So secondly, I'm a girl. Are you hearing me?
Yes, I can hear you. Go ahead.
I'm a girl.
Blessing, your voice is faint. We can barely hear you.
My junior sister,
Okay.
my immediate junior sister,
Yes.
is a problem I'm having both me and my family.
Okay.
Last year I was not blessed, so I got the news that she was pregnant. Yes, my auntie followed with me that my immediate junior sister is pregnant. How is it that our family, as in, which name is she going to give our family, something like that. So I shared the story with my classmates when I was in SS2. The story with my classmates, they said that it happened last time. I should tell her. Then
We lost Blessing. Blessing, please do call us back. We want to hear you. We want to know what the problem is and why you work. Hello, good morning to you. Hello. Hello, good morning to you. All right, we lost it. Please do call back. The number to call is 0700 903 903 903. 0700 903 903 903. That's the number to call. Hello. Hello. Hello, good morning to you.
Good morning, baby.
Good morning. What's your name and where are you calling me from?
My name is Henry from
All right, my own Henry. Henry, how you doing this morning?
Thank you. I'm awake because of I want to listen to you tonight.
Oh, Henry, I'm feeling very high.
Thank you.
I hope
But
you got value. I hope you got value.
yes. But that's the question I want to ask.
All right.
There. I want you to cancel me.
Okay, go ahead.
Yes, I am married. My wife is not with me.
Okay.
And time to time, when women are passing, I will be looking at them the way their body was moving. So it affects me. And in the night like this, I will feel like having sex. The next thing, I will be masturbating. I don't know how I can stop it because it stops me.
Okay, Henry, if I get you clearly, you said you're not staying with your wife at present, right?
Yes,
And if women are passing, you look at them, look at how their body is moving, right?
yes,
And you start feeling the urge to have sex.
yes.
So, what is the problem now?
Now, after then, at times in the night, I will be masturbating myself to satisfy my lust.
Okay, you're masturbating. And you want
Yes,
to
so
stop masturbating, right?
I want to stop it. I don't know how I can control myself.
Okay. Henry, all you need to do is discipline yourself. Yes. All you need to do is there are certain habits that are difficult to break. You see, masturbation is one of them. Smoking is also one of them. These habits are very, very difficult to break. But if you're disciplined, you can break them. All right, let me end the call so that you can hear me speak, all right?
All right, thank
So
you.
you don't waste your airtime, right? Okay, Henry is battling with masturbation. He really wants to stop it. So if you're like Henry and you want to stop masturbation, there's need for you to discipline yourself. All right, before I continue, let me take this call. Hello, good morning to you. Hello, good morning to you.
Good morning.
Beautiful morning to you. What's your name and where are you calling me from?
My name is Anna. I am living in Lagos.
Sorry, I can barely hear you. I can barely hear you.
I'm coming. I say my name is Anna.
Anayo.
I say my name is Anna. I am living in Lagos State, IG.
Okay, that's fine. All right, what is keeping you awake? What's that problem that is keeping you awake?
You know what? I don't have anything when I want to say. I just want to say it because you never let us to change. Almost, you don't try.
Thank you very much. Thank you
I'm
so
very
much.
happy. I will see with you.
Thank you very much. I really appreciate your feedbacks. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
And keep listening. All right, that is it. Thank you so much for calling in. Thank you so much for appreciating the program. Yes, we actually feel very happy when you call to tell us you appreciate the program. So thank you so much. All right, back to my brother who is battling with masturbation. And another thing that will help you, Henry, is I don't know the issue with your wife. I don't know what the problem is. And I don't know why you're not talking about settling that issue and letting her come back. If it is issue that can be settled, then if it is not issue that can be settled, probably you both are divorced, then there's a need for you to get a woman. There's a need for you to get a woman in your life, because if there's no woman in your life, there will always be that urge to masturbate. There will always be that urge to free yourself, to satisfy your lustful desires. Let me take this call. Hello, good morning to you.
Yeah, good morning. I call back.
All right.
Yeah, right. It's like you say, I am awake because I want to hear your voice, because you always say something that makes sense in my life.
Uh-oh.
Right. Yeah.
Please, thank you so much.
All right. So, talk about this of kind of sickness and everything you mentioned.
Yes.
What about some people like us that went to, let me just say, okay, let me use myself. I went to seminary school during my youth age, and we don't even have chance to see any woman. Imagine that kind of from our JS1, JS2, JS3, going to excess to take my senior work and enter school. I didn't know anything about women. Do you really think it's easy for people like me that I
Go and sit down, Chris.
yeah.
Chris, are you supposed to know any woman
Yeah.
at JS1, JS2 to SS3? Are you
from
supposed to
my
know
from
woman?
my SS2, I started watching bad movies because I have bad friends that time.
Hey,
I'll not
see,
like you.
Chris, Chris is a bad child.
SS2 and SS3, they really corrupt me, but yes, I didn't know anything about women. So you don't need to blame this Henry that says that whenever you see woman, we always be in the mood. Let that Henry go and find a way to reconcile with his wife if he's having issues with his wife, or let him go and call his wife back. If not, he will start cheating his wife. Oh, go blame man. But be firewood now.
Yes, now.
Yeah, like.
Yes, now.
But be firewood. Men firewood go call his wife back. Especially men wife they follow others, they dress sharp dress for him presence so that I know good day outside. So I think they also the fancy in wife since he is married. Thank you very much. That's
Chris, my lover boy. Dishing out the advice back to back. Thank you very much. My number one fan. Thank you so much, Chris.
You too.
All right, that is it. So back to our brother. All right, before then, we are talking about things that are keeping you awake. A lot of people are going through issues of life. In fact, some are complicated issues. And our sister Blessing was about telling us something before the phone went off. If you have any issue that is bothering you, any issue at all, bring it here. If it's the one that will have solution to, we prefer solution. If it's suggestion that you want, we'll give you suggestion. Bring up the issues. Call into the program. The number to call is 0700 903 903 903. Or you can also reach us via our WhatsApp line 0700 903 903 90. Sorry, 0700 903 9039. That's a WhatsApp line. Hello, good morning to you.
Hello, good morning, baby.
Beautiful morning to you. What's your name and where are you calling me from?
Eric from Oba.
Oh, our very own Eric. My people, how is Oba doing this morning?
Very cool, very cool. Hope you are good there.
Yes, I'm good. All right, Eric, what's keeping you awake? Why are you awake?
Well, as usual, your program is very, very educative.
Uh-oh.
There's no time I listen to your program that I don't learn one or two things.
I'm so happy for this feedback. Oh, thank you so much.
Yeah, welcome. I can say that it's like we are doing the job together because anytime you're at night, I'm always awake to listen to your program because I must learn something from it.
Thank you so much. I'm glad you got value. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
So you are awake because of me, right?
Yes.
Oh, thank God. Thank God, Eric. Thank God. And thank you very much for staying awake because of the program, because of me. I really appreciate this.
Keep doing a good job.
You too. Keep listening. Thank you so much. Keep listening. All right, that is it. Even if you don't have a problem, you can actually call in to tell me that you are awake because of me. Yes. You know me now. I can be your baby. I can be your boo. I can be anything just to make you happy. Even if you don't have a girlfriend, I am up for grabs. So I can be anything just to make you happy this morning. So call in and tell me what the problem is. All right, talking to our brother Henry, you just have to be disciplined. You just have to cultivate discipline. Yes. If you can't cultivate discipline, then you cannot break free from that habit. Hello, good morning to you.
Morning.
Good morning. What's your name and where are you calling me from?
Don't forget me. It's Anna.
Sorry?
I say Anna's my level ID.
Okay. So let's hear you.
I, I'm coming. You don't remember me.
No, a lot of people
Can I ask
call
you?
now.
I'm coming. I know. Can I ask you?
Can you ask me what?
Yeah. Like which time did you get uplifted? Since this year, we did a program. That thing.
I don't understand. Let me.
Yeah, I say this your program
Mm.
is very, 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 very sweet. But you
Oh,
never,
thank you.
yes,
Thank you.
you never really, if I want to sleep, if I dey remember say I dey hear you, I no fit even sleep at all.
Hey, see as I dey dance. Hey, people where they watch for YouTube no say I dey dance. See as I dey dance. Thank you very much, my brother. Now this feedback right
So
they
I
make me
yeah,
happy.
that is why now example, remember how many hours did you let us sleep?
Thank you so much. Thank you.
I yes, now remember how many hours so that if I go please stay, yes, I
No,
go
now by 2, just few hours,
stay.
few minutes. Sorry, by 2 a.m.
No,
I'll be done.
no worry, I deal with you there.
Thank you for being with me. Thank you. At least I know I'm not the only one awake. Thank you, my darling brother. I really appreciate this. All right, keep
Thank you, bye
listening.
bye.
Let's do our thing our way. All right, I'm so glad this morning that a lot of people are awake because of me, because of this program. I'm glad you're getting value. I'm glad I'm touching that issue that you want to be touched. Yes, I know I might not be able to touch everybody's issue, but at least people's issue, majority of the persons listening, I will touch the issues that are affecting them. And that is what we do on Voice of the People 90.3 FM. Yes, this is where you can voice out your issues, voice out whatever problems you're going through. Let the world hear you. Let people hear your voice. Whoever has solutions to your problem, will offer the solutions. Whoever has suggestion, will offer the suggestion. So whatever it is that you're going through, let's hear you. It's Midnight Affairs with your darling baby. Hello, good morning. Please turn down the volume on your radio sets. Hello? Please, when you want to call, rather, please turn down the volume on your radio set. It won't make sense that you are calling and you're trying to hear yourself on the radio. You can't hear yourself on the radio. So if you want to call, make sure that you've reduced the volume on your radio set so you can people can hear you. All right. I have a message here. The person said some people the person said I should read his message. Okay. He said, "Hello, I am Buchi from Okota, Isolo." Okay? Buchi from Okota, Isolo. He's 7 tall. Buchi, I don't know if this message is for me. I don't know if you want me to read this message, but let me read the one you actually sent because this is yesterday. Yes, this is yesterday. I'm not sure it's for me. Let me read that of today. Abi, you want me to read all? He said, "I'm awake because of family problem. My name is Obonna from Ago. Hello, I'm having family problem because of my girlfriend." All right, Obonna, I think you need to call to describe this problem. We need to know this problem, okay? Let us know this problem because we can't do much with just this few information. Let us know much. Let us know more of that problem so we can know what to say. We can know how to react, okay? So we want to know more. You can call in. The number is still 0700 903 903 903. 0700 903 903 903. You can also call in via WhatsApp 0700 903 903 9. Yes, waiting for your call so you can tell me why you are awake. Tell me that problem that is affecting you, that problem that is keeping you awake. that problem that is making you feel that you cannot continue, it is disturbing you, yes, let me know. Okay? Let me know. All right, for some people, I've been getting calls a lot. All right, let me take this call before I continue. Hello, good morning to you.
Hello, good morning.
Beautiful morning to you. What's your name and where are you calling me from? Hello? All right, we lost him. Please do call back 0700 903 903 903. That's the studio line. And for WhatsApp line, 0700 903 903 9. So whichever one you can, please do call. All right. Every day at the end of my program, I usually drop my personal number so you can reach me via my personal number. So some people have actually been calling, asking that I match them with someone, asking that they are looking for girlfriends, they are looking for boyfriend. All right. Okay, now by next week we'll start this matchmaking affair properly because I've gotten a whole lot of calls, and one spectacular one that is very spectacular that called me and said I should matchmake her. In fact, I should connect her rather with Blessing, my own Blessing. I don't even know if Blessing is listening, but I'm yet to do that. I'm working on it. So be patient. I will get back to you. And while we are still at it, let's take this call. Hello, good morning to you.
Hello, good morning.
Beautiful morning to you. Please help me turn down the volume on your radio set. All right. I don't know what the network is doing to me today. The network should just allow me talk. Just allow me hear you. Excuse me. So please call in. Let me know. Let me know. Call in. Let me know. And please, if you're asking for matchmaking, if you're asking to be match made, please, we don't matchmake just anyone. We don't matchmake just anyone. We want to ensure that you are responsible. We want to ensure that you don't want to play with somebody's heart. You don't want to, play any games with anybody. Hello, good morning to you. Hello.
Hello, good morning.
Beautiful morning to you. What's your name and where are you calling me from?
This is Greg from Iju.
This is what?
Greg.
Okay, Greg from Iju.
Yes.
All right, Greg, let's hear you.
Well, I'm actually awake this night because I can't sleep. My wife is not happy with me right now. That's why I can't sleep. She too can't sleep.
So where is your wife?
She's in the bedroom. We are in the sitting room, lying down in the sitting room.
Okay.
So I actually offended her to some extent. I mistakenly made her phone screen break this morning. So I've apologized to her also. But she's still not happy. She has accepted the apology, but she's still not happy because the phone got broken. So maybe I'll send her phone number to you on your WhatsApp. Maybe you can help me talk to her. Let her know that it's a mistake. You understand?
Yes.
It's intentional. Please just forgive and forget that God's grace will provide another phone for her. Please. So that she can be able to sleep. Because she can't sleep, me too, I can't sleep.
All right, Greg. Sorry about what happened. You can actually provide the phone number. I will help you talk to her. And I do hope as my gender she will listen because it wasn't an intentional act. It was just a mistake. And anybody can make a mistake. Yeah. All right. Thank you very much for listening. Thank you very much for calling me in and keep listening. All right. That's it. So if you still want to call, the number still remains the same. Yes, the number still remains the same. And for those people asking for matchmaking, please make sure that you're not in to play games. You're not in to joke with someone. You're not in to harm somebody. And please, if you're being matchmade, please, do your due diligence well. Check well Don't just go and visit random person. Before you do that, check well, ensure that there's no issue. All right. Hello, good morning. Good morning to you.
Oh, good morning.
Beautiful morning to you. What's your name and where are you calling me from?
I'm coming from Lagos. Can I get your private number? I want to discuss something with you.
All right. At the end of the program, I'll drop my private number. Okay.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. You're welcome. All right. All right. Still on it. Let's take a short musical break. And when we come back, we'll continue this conversation. Don't go anywhere. I'm still with you.
Voice of the People, 90.3 FM.
There comes a time in the affairs of man when the voice of the people stands unique, constantly challenging societal status quo. 90.3. is a great place of fun and insight. It is a great place of learning. It could be your school on radio. It could be your life on radio. We are VOP, Voice of the People.
VOP 90.3. Voice is strong. It is the voice of the people.
Entertainment unparalleled. Satisfaction guaranteed. VOP, Voice of the People. VOP, Voice of the People.
VOP 90.3.
We are the station that cares.
This is the one.
We are VOP, Voice of the People.
Oh, yes, it's Voice of the People 90.3 FM, and welcome back to Midnight Affairs with BB. Yes, this is where it happens every midnight. All right, we're talking about things that can keep you awake, things that are capable of keeping you awake. What is that situation? What is that problem that is keeping you awake? Yes, you could get the solutions to your problems here. You could get advice, you could get suggestions, you could get whatever you're looking for. Just know that a problem shared is problem half solved. But when you bottle problems up, when you bottle them up, it weighs you down. It can actually lead to depression and anxiety, which I know you don't want. So you need to share your problem. Let me know why you're awake. But if you do not have any problem, well, I don't believe I don't believe there are people who do not have problems, because even the rich also have problems. Let's take this call. Hello, good morning to you.
Sorry, there is also just one last problem that I want to share. Let me see if I can see the solution.
All right, just share it.
Okay. I hope you know who is talking, right?
Chris, the lover boy, on the radio.
Man, okay. The problem is I really need money. I've entered bankrupt.
see your life. You when I won't come borrow from. Chris, no for my hand though. I won't come borrow from you.
You say we should share our problem. Problem shared is a problem.
You don't share, and I can't share my own give you. Chris.
You know where that will be Kubana go call you now, tell you, say, oh, I make I drop my account number. You won't help me out. I want for my
you don't make me expose you, make people know say you a rich boy.
Hey.
Don't make me talk about your investment for radio. Eh? You
Hmm.
when I want come borrow from. No try am.
Hey, you don't fall my hand, though. You
I
don't fall
don't
my
for
hand.
your hand anything. I don't for your hand. Now truth I dey talk. You know, if
Hey,
you make me vex now, go tell people say you be landlord for Lagos. No, just try am.
all the way from East. Come become landlord for Lagos.
They plenty where be landlord. Where come from east, from your side. They plenty here.
Chill. I don't talk my own. No.
Chris,
She
you
be
don't get
say, oh,
problem.
chef.
Chris, you don't get problem. You just
You
sit
sure?
down. You don't get problem.
Memo. I
Eh?
claim it, memo.
You
Well,
when they look for woman to marry, they tell me say you get problem. You don't get single problem.
hey, hey.
All right, Chris, thank you very much for calling. I don't feel laugh this morning. All right. My friends, they can make me laugh. My listeners, they can make me laugh. They can crack me up. All right, all right. And I'm actually getting messages on WhatsApp. Yes, still talking about matchmaking. I want to honestly say this. There are relationships we don't encourage. There are a kind of matchmaking we don't do here. Yes, we don't do it. We don't match make people who are not in for serious relationship that can lead to marriage. If you do not want anything that can lead to marriage, please forget it. I am not involved. All right? Go search for somewhere else. If you're looking for sugar daddy, sugar mommy, please, I am not involved. My hands are off. Please, I beg you. For some people who are looking for that, we don't do that here. This is a radio station. We don't do that here. We encourage wholesome relationships. Yes, we don't encourage gay. We don't encourage those kind of relationship. Please, I am not. I am not doing. Yes, I'm not doing. All right, you can still call. The number to call is 0700 903 903 903. All right, it seems that we are not having any problems. Yes, it seems that my listeners are not having problems. And I am glad that my listeners are not having problems. I actually don't want to have problems because your problems are my problems. And you know, when you have problem, me too, I will have problem because if you're being disturbed, you cannot listen to me. Hmm? And you know I am here because you're there. So I'm glad you're not having problems. Or if you still want to call, because there are some people I know that listen to my first segment of the conversation where I talked about erectile dysfunction. Okay, even if you don't have a problem, just call me and say, Baby, I listen to you. You do well, you try. You try. Thank you. All right, I'm waiting for you. I'm waiting for you. All right, let me take this call. Hello. Hello, good morning.
Hey, good morning. How are you?
Fine, thank you. Beautiful morning to you. What's your name and where are you calling me from?
I'm calling you from the United States.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh, that's
Okay.
so beautiful.
Okay,
Thank you very much for calling in.
Yeah, so I just want to, contribute a little thing to this very topic.
All right, please go ahead.
I'm not going to say I don't have problems. I have my own problems, and I believe it's only God that can solve my own problems. So
Sure.
now, I don't want to share it with human beings because they cannot help me. But then I have a little concern, or I wouldn't say a little concern, but a concern that goes in the way of what marriage looks like today.
Okay.
Like in our dispensation, marriage is not like it used to be during the days of our fathers and of our mothers. It's like today we are trying to copy a new style of marriage, and that's why we are having almost every marriage stands a huge chance of failure in the next 2 or 3 years. It's like people don't want to, people think when you get married, marriage brings happiness. It does not bring happiness, and that's a very bad illusion, in our mind that, oh, when I get married, I'm going to be happy. Marriage does not bring happiness. So it only shows how you can work it out with your spouse. There's no way you think that once you are married, it's going to make you happy. So now when people begin to experience some hard situation in their marriages, the next thing is that divorce, breakage, and all that. So it's a concerning issue to me because in the next 10 years, 20 years from now, I don't even know if there will be anything called marriage. So it's a concern. I think we should, we should talk about it. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much for calling in all the way from United States. Thank you so much. We appreciate your contribution. But I want to say something. If you are a regular listener of this program, you will agree with me that we talk a whole lot about marriage. Yes. The last time, I think sometime last week or 2 weeks ago, I talked about red flags in relationship, which can actually, if not looked into, can cause breakup when you finally enter marriage. So we talked a whole lot about marriage and things that can cause issue, that can cause problems in marriage. Yes, probably you're joining just today and we're talking about something different. All right, thank you very much for calling in. Thank you so much for calling in. You can still keep the calls coming. The number to call is 0700 903 903 903. And if you want to call via WhatsApp, you can call 0700 903 903 9. All right, somebody is saying good morning, BB, on WhatsApp. Good morning to you. Good morning to you. Okay, you're still typing. When the message drops, I'm going to read it. I'll read it out. All right, good morning to you. You can still keep the calls coming. Oh, okay, the message. He says he's Joshua. All right, let me take this call before I continue. Hello, good morning to you. Hello.
Hello.
Beautiful morning to you. What's your name and where are you calling me from?
I do the talk.
Jude, waiting the sup, waiting the happen for your side.
Nothing much.
How you did this morning? How you did?
I did fine. Just listen to your program.
Hey.
Just what you don't know before. We put the current.
Hey. Thank you very much, Jude.
My head don't full, yeah. My head don't full.
I make you no full because if you fool too much, now to bust be that. And I don't want to make your head bust, I beg.
You don't go bust. You don't go bust. Your program no feel bust my head.
Now. You don't feel bust. Lie. All right,
so
Jude, let's hear you. What do you have to say?
I enjoyed the program so much. Understand?
All right.
And the only thing I wanted that man wake up from United States be say, as in talk in the next 10 years, 20 years, marriage no go day. I don't believe what in the talk. Marriage
no, he's talking with regards to what is happening to marriages now. You understand? People pay attention to things they are not supposed to pay attention to in marriage. They feel marriage can give them happiness. If you don't find your own happiness, there's no way you'll be happy in marriage. There's no way marriage will make you happy. You need to find your own happiness. Yes. So people go into marriage with wrong reasons. And when they enter and see that,
when they marry, they never get problem again.
And when that expectations are not being met, it leads to divorce, it leads to breakup and separation. So that's what he's trying to say.
Okay, now I understand better. Thank you very much for the program.
All right, Jude.
You teach us well. You don't learn many things. At least you with the plan to marry now. If I want marry now, I go come first, come meet you.
Hey.
The things where I need to do, where I go do, so that my marriage, I got to carry them very well.
I beg you, will carry them.
If you need to come out though.
Yes.
I don't say you should go day small, but
you should go day.
Too
now
much.
Humans will be you should go day, but you don't go too much. So make sure you tune in tomorrow, because tomorrow I'll be talking about how to make your woman happy. So that you write down things when you marry, you start acting out. And remember saying a BB tell you.
Okay. I go tune in.
All right, no crumbs. Thank you very much for calling in and listening.
You're welcome.
All right. Thank you so much, Jude, for calling in. Okay. The message I was about reading before Jude's call came in. Good morning, BB. Yeah, good morning to you, Joshua. I am Joshua. All right, let me take this call before I continue. Hello, good morning to you.
Nakwana.
Inagejia. Lafia lo.
Lafia no.
Mohamed, I don't delay no. I
You go
don't
pay money.
learn. You teach me.
You go pay money.
You teach me. Now you teach me. Now you teach me. Share you the talk, I dey respond. You say I go pay money.
I go teach you more than this one now.
Now you come. And when you teach me, I go pay
money. That's some vowels and consonants.
Don't be me. You won't teach that one.
No, truth. I think text the vowels and the consonants of this Hausa language.
Waiting I want. Na basic language. No go vowels and consonants.
Okay, na gejia ya gida ya haraka ya kowa da komai.
Easy. Mohammed, welcome to the program. It's Midnight Affairs with Bibi. How are you doing this morning?
Thank you, plenty. I'm very cool. I'm just returning from my work, place of work now.
Yeah. Bele, so sorry.
Thank you,
so
plenty.
How is Okoko doing? How is Okoko Michael doing?
Okoko is very cool. Everybody is sleeping.
Yes, that's what it should be. That's what it should be.
Everybody is sleeping. We're scared in the name of God.
Sure. As long as God is alive,
that's good.
We are good to go.
So tell me the vibes on the ground now.
Mohammed, you came late now. You now let's come on, now late student. I don't talk about erectile dysfunction in men. Yes, erectile dysfunction. People when they forget erection, when they sustain erection, something that can cause it, and preventive measures as well, and how they can get treatment. You came late, Mohammed, but I don't say you know.
Okay, now only preventive measures. I mean, preventive measures. You know, talk of treatment. Make sure the type of medicines, medications that.
No, now I'm not an expert. I'm not a medical doctor. Go see your doctor. Make anybody go see doctor. I beg.
You will give me one of your doctors so that at least I'll go.
Definitely, I will. If you want a contact, I have. And don't forget to join my Saturday health talk at 10:30 a.m.
Okay, 10:30 a.m. Huh?
Yes, on Saturday, every Saturday, 10:30 a.m.
Every Saturday, that will be in the market. I will be in the market by then. 10 o'clock.
Yes, you can tune in. You can tune in from there.
Okay, no problem. That's good. That's right.
All right. Thank you very much, my own Mohammed.
Hope you've not forgotten with our last topic.
No, now why I go forget? I don't they forget money issue. Anyway, when money they involve, I don't they forget.
Okay, I pray success and progress for every of this class.
Yes, so.
So happy night.
Yes.
I wish you the bliss in the night.
No, now morning we day, not be night again.
You never
sleep. Now make you the talk night. Now morning we day.
I never sleep.
But now morning we day because say you never sleep.
Me and you go sleep from 2 o'clock reach 9 o'clock probably.
Abi.
So we'll go see. We'll stay in the night now. Anyway, we want to come say in the morning, Abi?
Yes, now morning actually, now morning.
All right, so good morning.
Good morning to you. Good morning to you.
Greet the whole class. I tell them say about to greet them.
My listeners, Aboki they greet you. They hear you. They hail you.
All right, so success and progress, yo.
Thank you to all of us.
Yeah.
Yes, that's Mohammed from Okoko Michael. Actually, Mohammed, he'd be like say, what do I even want to say? Okay, Mohammed from Okoko Michael. About our last discussion, I was telling Mohammed that he will give me rice. Since Mohammed sells rice, I know he's listening to me. I don't say it on phone because he will react. He might even call me to talk about this thing. Mohammed will give me rice. Yes, I feel just go organize end of the year party for my listeners, for all of us. We will organize end of the year party where we are going to meet ourselves. So Mohammed will sponsor our rice that day. Mohammed, I hope I'm talking your mind. Hello, good morning to you. Inagejia, you call me now because say you don't hear Mohammed.
Yes.
If you say you don't hear your brother now, you know go call me. They tell me Nakwana. If I know, I'm not going to tell you Inagejia.
I call me inside that one. You say go give Muhammad if you also say me, I will collect my own.
Lie. You know they collect and you don't teach me before. You don't teach me.
Now. You know what? Yes, even right now, says me. If you go pay me, I will teach you just one time.
See business people don't they come out from their shell. Don't they come out? Okay, no problem.
I know the mom is
All right, well, Austin, please do call back. Call back 0700 903. I'm actually having fun, and I do hope you're also having fun with me. So, still talking about what I was saying before this call came in. Mohammed, you feel sponsor. In fact, now you go sponsor our end of the year party this December. In fact, you give us rice, so we'll go cook that day. So, if you're interested for that party, I beg just they prepare because you go dey hot. Hello, good morning to you.
Okay.
What's your name and where are you calling me from?
My name is Misha. I'm calling from Alaba.
Mishak.
Michelle.
All right, Michelle from Alaba. Michelle, let's hear you. What do you want to say? Do you have any problem?
Yeah, I have a problem.
Oh yeah, make I hear you.
My problem goes like this. I'm an artist and I've been looking for a sponsor and I don't have any sponsor. So I don't know what to do since when I'm small, since when I'm little. It has been going to my mind that I love music and I want to be an artist. And I love to sing. I can sing very well.
Oh yeah, do freestyling now for us. Make we check because people they listen
Freestyle.
to you. Do freestyling now, nah.
Okay, I will do freestyle.
Oh yeah.
Freestyle goes like this.
Okay.
Let me sing this one.
All right.
It's like this. I know you are my shorty hour. This time I was born coming like a fire. I know I'm a vampire. Oh, fire. I know I'm a vampire. Oh, fire. I'm sure you come fire to fire. When I come and name water to water, here we come with it. Fire to fire. Then I say she bomba to bomba. With my titty, vampire, 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 oh, vampire. Oh, my lordy, lordy, oh, my shorty, shorty, I'm funny, funny, when I feel my body like a body, I don't want to shorty. Anytime on Sunday, I do owe my body. If I show you more, I do owe my money. They say I'm funny. Anytime I will see my mommy and my balcony. Oh, funny. Funny.
You don't try, my brother. You don't try. Well done.
Thank you.
All right, thank you very much. I do hope people are listening to you. So, whatever the case, if they get through to me, they will get through to you. Okay?
No problem.
All right, thank you.
Please.
Eh?
Please help me. I need a sponsor.
No problem. People are listening to you. So if anybody gets through to me, I'll get through to you. Okay?
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. All right, that is it. I told you earlier in this program, this is a place where we have fun. There's no end to the fun we can have here. So our fun comes in various ways. All right, let's take this call. Hello, good morning to you.
Good morning.
Good morning. What's your name and where are you calling me from?
I come from Ikorodu.
Ikorodu. Your name, please?
My name is Sunday.
Sunday? Sonny.
Yeah.
All right, Sonny, let's hear you.
I enjoy your program.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much for that feedback.
Sorry. Please, I want to talk something.
Go ahead.
Hello?
Go ahead.
From Yoruba, no English.
No, you can't talk in Yoruba. This is an English program. Please.
Okay, so try for you. I try.
Even if not pidgin, you go fit use pidgin. Will they use pidgin for here? All right. This is not a language program. That's you can't speak Yoruba here. You can't speak Hausa. You can't speak Igbo. So all those shalaye you see me they do with Mohammed and just shalaye. But when we started talking, they all spoke in English. So please, This is not a language program. You will rather speak English where we all can understand ourselves because we come from various places. Yes. Let me see. I have a message on WhatsApp. Let me go read. Let me read it out. All right, let me take this call. Hello, good morning to you. Good morning, please. We can barely hear you. All right. What's your name and where are you calling me from? Okay. So what do you have? What do you want to tell us?
Please, just want to ask a question. I made this program for adults or for single ones or for married ones.
The program is for adults, it's for singles and married as well.
All right. Just want to ask because it's just like for me, I think this program is a corruption. Because
All right, thank you very much. It is not corruption. This is where we educate people about sexual health. Because today I talked about erectile dysfunction, so I don't see anything corruption about erectile dysfunction. Please hold it there. Hello, good morning to you.
Good morning, Auntie.
Good morning to you. What's your name and where are you calling me from?
My name is
Your name is what? Chinon. So, calling from where?
From Asia.
All right, Chinon. So let's hear you. Let's hear you.
I just meet one girl.
Please turn down the volume on your radio set so we can hear you clearly.
So I meet a girl.
Your volume is too high, please, or you leave the place where you are.
Anyway.
Have you turned down the volume on your radio set? Okay, so go ahead.
So I meet a girl. So now your birthday, but I want to marry the girl.
Okay.
I never understand the girl, but at the ask you hear my language or something like that. Sometimes you go play to the bad guys, you understand?
We lost him. Please call back because our time is ticking very fast. Okay. I have a message here. Hello, good morning, ma'am. My problem is people I help always hurts me. Oh, let's take this call. Hello, good morning to you.
Good morning, baby.
Good morning. What name and where are you calling me from?
Mohammed.
Okay, my Mohammed, please go ahead.
Make I ask you of that guy, that artist.
Yes.
Is he singing a gospel or is singing a reggae music?
It's not gospel and it's not reggae, so I think he's what's it called? Hip hop. I think it's hip hop.
Hip hop, huh?
Yes.
Anyway, do you have his number?
Sure.
Okay, what will happen is this. Tomorrow I'll give you a call around 10:30 probably.
Okay.
And to this program, it needs more time. It needs more time. 2 hours are too small. Can't you see how people are very, conversant to see that they call?
Yeah.
Your number is always busy. At least you need to extend the program.
Okay, Mohammed, I beg, on behalf of my listeners, for this singular call you just made, asking for this guy's contact, let's do this for Mohammed.
Thank you plenty. Thank you,
Mohammed, for promoting this program. Thank you so much.
It needs more time. At least 3 to 4 hours.
All right, no problem. We'll work on it, Mohammed. Work on it.
All right. Take care of yourself. Have a nice time today.
We'll talk to you in the morning. Thank you so much, Mohammed. All right. I'm so happy, Mohammed. I'm so happy for our artists. I'm happy that Mohammed has come true for this guy. All right, I'll leave my number. I'll leave my number. I'll call my number before I leave the studio. So the artists, I can't actually get your number, but please call me. And if you call me, you will do that freestyling so that I will know it's you, because you know Nigerians can be something somehow. Hello, good morning to you. Hello, good morning to you.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
How's everything?
Fine, thank you. Fine, thank you.
I'm a good caller.
What's your name and where are you calling from?
I'm calling from Pango. I'm already calling from Pango.
All right, Olalade. Let's hear what you have to say. Let's hear you.
I just want to I appreciate your program. It's very interesting.
Thank you.
I just want to appreciate it.
Thank you so much.
Okay, man. Bye.
Bye. Thank you. All right. I love you all, my callers. I love you all, my listeners, even the ones that said it's corruption. I love you all. I love you all. Well, please, if you're just joining us, this is an adult stuff. This is for singles and married. This is where we talk about adult stuff. We educate people on relationship. We educate people on sexual matters. All right. So, and one thing you should know that it is not every program that is for everybody. Yes, choose your program. We have lots and lots of program here on VOP. Please choose your program. Choose the program that appeals to you and leave the ones that do not appeal to you. Because that it doesn't appeal to you doesn't mean it doesn't appeal to others. Yes, people are giving calls, giving me feedbacks on how they are benefiting. So please, that is what we do here. All right. At this juncture, please, I can't find the number of our artist. I've forgotten his name, sir. I can't find his number, but I don't know which one is his number. But please, if you know you're the one, I'll drop my number now. Call me, not now, no. Call me in the morning around 10 a.m. or 9 a.m. before I speak to Mohammed. Call me. You must do that freestyling you did here. Thank God. Now, God, now say make I tell you, make you do freestyling. The person, if you like, call me and tell me you are the one. If you don't do that freestyling for me, that means you're not the one. And I know if I listen to the music or the song, I will know that this is the person that called me. All right. So that is it. Okay. Our caller from the United States sent a message. He said that I am curing high blood pressure. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, my brother. Thank you very much for appreciating this program. That is why I said this program is not for everybody. If it appeals to you, beautiful. But if it doesn't appeal, we have numerous programs you can choose from. We have numerous programs you can choose for. Thank you so much, our brother. And thank you to everyone who actually called in, who actually listened, who actually appreciated me. Yes, thank you so much for the feedback. This is what keeps us going. The feedback keeps us going. Thank you so much. All right. The number, my number for sponsorship, for advert. See the reason why I'm dropping this number. For sponsorship of this program, for advert placement, for your relationship problem, for sexual education, call 0806 383 3355. 0806 383 3355. And I am doing this now because of the guy, the artist guy. Pick this number. Let me call it for the last time so you can pick it. 080 006 383 3355. I hope you got it. But if you don't, for the last time, 006 383 3355. So at this juncture, I'm saying thank you very much. Till we see some other time. Yes, don't forget to join me tomorrow, same time. And don't forget to join me also on Monday, because tomorrow will be the end of this week's program. But I'll still be here from Monday. So don't forget to join me tomorrow. And don't forget to join me on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. All right, that's how I would do it here on VOP 90.3 FM. It is where your voice counts. it is where your voice can be heard because you have a voice. And to conclude this program, I will still tell you, please try to show kindness to people around you. Try to show love to people around you because kindness begets kindness. Yes, what you dish out is what you get in return. All right. And that's one principle, that number one principle that I told you about, as even contained in the Bible. Whatever you like someone to do to you, please do likewise to them. If you want people to treat you right, treat them right. That's a golden rule. Okay? Try to show love, try to show kindness the much you can do. And please help the people around you. That's how I say bye-bye. Good morning. Have a splendid, beautiful, and loads of blessings this morning.